Hey guys, Mark here. I am in the South Kananaskis. I've not been here in quite some time. This is, yeah, it's always fun to drive up that road. And right now the fall colors are out. It's pretty sweet. I am all the way down the end of the road. Junction Creek. Haven't been here in a long time either. All right, and the purple one today. Okay, I am here. I am still trying to accomplish Junction Valley. It is only number 30 in the book, but there's 5 big day hikes down this valley. I've done 3 of them. I've done 30B, I've done 30C, and I've done 30D. Today, I want to walk all the way to the valley head, 30A. All right, starting with the Crocs on. First task, cross the Sheep River. Very easy this time of year. It's just a very cold way to start the day. Okay. I am wearing my trail runners that I wore all summer backpacking. I mean, they already have pretty major signs of use on them. I might as well use them up. I mean, one thing about trail runners, they cost a third the price of big hiking boots, but they also last a season pretty much. So yeah, I'll also keep wearing them and burning them off, get more use out of them. Okay, let's have a little chat about safety and such. Know yourself, know the trail. The trail, I mean, I've done the first 70% of this, right? I walked all the way down to 30D. So I've been down to Junction Falls. I know most of this trail already. It's just a matter of going all the way down to the valley head is all. Know yourself, well, I'm in pretty good shape. I've been backpacking all summer. Tried to recover pretty decently from my last one. And know your gear. Well, I've got lots of warm things. I have water, I have food, I have my inReach. And I've got emergency stuff in case I have to spend the night, but God forbid that should ever happen. All right. First thing I did this morning was drive to get into the Kananaskis and then realize that my Kananaskis pass had expired. So that sucked. And then you go to the Sheep River ranger station and it's like all these big signs plastered all over it. Aside from the fact that nobody was there, no passes sold, no. I wish they would just put up a hotspot so you could just go on your phone and buy your pass. No, it's like there's a sign there. It says cell service. Basically, you go back to Turner Valley. So that's what I had to do. That's, I don't know, a half hour, 40 minutes of my life I'll never get back. It's just, so yeah, be mindful of when your pass expires. This is kind of neat corduroy, because apparently it's left over from the days when this was logged, like literally 100 years ago. So it's kind of neat. It's still here, still slowly getting washed away by erosion, but still around. One of the old dams still here. What's really crazy is that this stuff is still here after 2013. That was a pretty major flood. This is where the old sawmill site used to be. And sorry, I never mentioned that dam. I mean, they used to log drive it down there, so the dam was for that. Pretty much I've just been speed walking. Now it goes down to single track. Get to the intersection with Junction Lake, keep on going. Get down to Junction Falls, which is a pretty popular day hike, but today I think basically maybe there's a couple with a dog that are in behind me, but pretty much guarantee they're not ripping down here as fast as I am, so I don't think I'll see them. How sad. I feel like the sign for Junction Lake is no longer here. And I mean, that sign had some personality, so now there's just I don't know, this is somewhere around here and I missed it. No, can't find the sign. This is still around. This old whatever this was. I don't think there's actually, yeah, I actually don't know what that was, but yeah. Anyway, once you get past that Junction Lake intersection, it becomes a lot more scenic and nice here along the actual Junction Creek. First little set of falls I'm going to see today, there's going to be several. I forget that this valley really doesn't have fall colors, you know. Up here you do, but not much. I wonder if I get up to the valley head, which of course is the plan, and I've never actually gotten that far before, if I'll see a little different or if it'll just be these guys still. Same thing I've seen a few times, but it doesn't get old. Alrighty, this is, I believe it's called Waterfalls Creek. Junction Falls is up here. Just got to go up here and cross the creek and then carry on with my day. These are some more lower falls. I'm not going to go see Junction Falls. I'll flash it up for you right now. I have it on camera a few times, and I'm sure I know other people do as well. So, and I have got lots of work to do. So, all right, got that taken care of. I'm not stopping to looky-loo things I've seen before. It's you know, there's a lot to do. I know that time is against me always, and sunset, all that sort of thing. So I just want to get up this trail as best I can, up to the places where I haven't seen. Little warning about this valley. Most people just go to the Junction Falls, and that's a nice hike there and back. Everything else is like the 5 options that are presented to you by Jillian and the Kananaskis Trail guides. All 5 of them are hard. Yeah, they're long. They're like 25-kilometer day hikes up all kinds of stuff. Different terrains. Sometimes there's not really a trail. Sometimes it's a route. I'm trying to do it. This is my 4th one, but the first 3 were all tough. They were tough. It's such a great spot. Big open pool. Not bad at all. Get to cross again. Just leaving that little water spot. Unfortunately, I know the next 1.5 kilometers is in the forest. A lot of up and down, climbing and jumping around. So nothing to look forward to, but you know, nothing to do but lower my head and get it done. Oh man, this part of the trail is a little tough. Look how green this one is from. This part is, it's pretty unusual actually. You know, you climb, and then now you descend. And I know that I'm gonna have to descend into a little gully, and then I'm gonna have to climb again. It's yeah, it's a lot of work for not a whole lot of progress forward. Things definitely changed a little bit in here. This is these were, now it's been thrown in the fire, but these were just kind of hanging out. Yeah, definitely had a few visitors this year. All right, now descend into the gully. Nice views in here. And absolutely dead quiet. The water source down here is gone, meaning that that campground wouldn't be much good right now. And I can't hear Junction Creek either. It is absolutely dead silent. See? Crazy. All right, now another climb. And then I will reach an intersection and finally be breaking into some new territory I haven't seen yet. See how it opens up there? Get all excited, right? Well, I went rushing up there and I missed the intersection last time. Because last time, I actually was trying to do the valley head and I ended up doing that last arm. I think it's D or whatever. All right. So now, on the way back down, I did find the intersection. So now I'm breaking into new territory. Yeah, geez, I thought I heard something there. All right, let's roll. Awesome. Of course, after you climb up, right away you start descending again. It even says in the book, drop back down to Junction Creek. Yeah, well, a lot of up and down. Alrighty, it's only been 500 meters since the intersection. It's actually a side trail that crosses here. The main trail stays over on this side, over to a campsite. I'll go check that out. I mean, this is stuff I've never seen before, so why not? I just got to find a proper way down, right? A massive tree has gone across and blocked a lot of it. Got to say, I like this one better than the one that's up on that bank over there. This one is quite open. Looks like you could go check out some stuff. This little trail probably goes to makeshift Biffy. This one's definitely been used as well. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Little, I don't know, shoot. Use this as a kitchen. Anyway. This is Junction Creek now. I'm happy with my water, but coming back, I'll probably grab some because it's a lot of huffing and puffing before you see water again. Not till you get to that pool. Okay, you don't have to wait long to cross. Nice little thing here, but that's almost it for the water, man. Yeah, that camp is just over here, like 50 meters. Not far. Here's the trail. Oh, no surprises here. The farther I go, the more trees are down because, I mean, a horse, maybe an equestrian party, they just stop at that last campground, right? They don't come up here with their chainsaws. Well, so far, some climbing, some trees, some roots, but nothing major, and it hasn't been hard to follow. That's all you really ask for, right? So, at first, this thing was climbing up that little creek that still had water in it, but quickly it lost that. And now you come to like a second dry gully, which on the topo does not show as Junction Creek. Junction Creek is over there. At some point I imagine I'm gonna cross this junction, this creek, coming down on the rocks now, but yeah, because this doesn't go to the valley head. This just kind of, oh, hey buddy. So yeah, I imagine we're gonna cross and then start heading over to, but yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? Let's see. All right, Jillian calls this the fourth side creek. You walk along it a little bit. It's actually not hard to find this trail, but still there's no marker of any kind. So I have built a cairn. Hopefully this is correct. Otherwise I'll be coming back to smash it. All right. That's a pretty gross blowdown. I had to do quite the side trip to get around all that. Yeah. Whatever you feel about equestrian parties, they do clear things out like that. So God love them in that sense. Well, ever since I crossed that creek, it's been mostly pretty flattish. I've been able to make pretty decent time. I mean, it's 3 kilometers from the intersection where I broke into new territory to this valley head and then whatever I want to explore. So definitely want to bang off some distance. Well, finally had to stop and have a little break. I really feel like I'm going to break out soon. The trees are really starting to thin. Oh, it's kind of exciting, I gotta say. Well, I reached the point in the book where Jillian says the trail turns right, starts to climb. That's precisely what's going on. More climbing. Wow, I can't wait till I get a good shot of this. Phew. For some reason we're climbing up into this kind of a little basin area here. The valley head is actually kind of down there. Oh. Getting a good look at the valley head now. Sure as hell are not going to traverse over this. So you're not going anywhere through this valley. Jill talks about Piriform Mountain as a straightforward slog, like scramble. I don't know about that. Where is it looking straightforward? It does not look, I don't see a safe way up there. I'd be looking over here trying to figure it out. Well, maybe when I get higher, I will see over there. Anyway, it's still climbing. All right, bit of a question here, a little confusion. Trail comes out of the bush over here, and then there's kind of a distinct trail going that way, but it's kind of crappy too. I came across here, I found a little something, but then it faded away really quickly, and I was like, yeah, this isn't it. But then as I'm coming back, maybe, I mean, this kind of is a flat area. There's water coming out here. Maybe that was for firewood. I don't know. I am gonna go back over to this. You're kind of at the top of this bit of a drainage. Here's the trail coming out of the bush. Here's the other option, which also isn't great, but I think it's probably gonna work out better than the other one. Well, after a couple of questionable parts, I just kept driving forward and it seems to be working out. It's not like super obvious it's a trail, like pretty much the rest of it has been, so. But, I mean, Jill talks about a meadow, so we'll see if I can't get to that. Oh yeah, now we got two fairly, I have to be careful here, right? Because start losing my way. Such a straightforward trail, and then it just like disappeared. So I've just decided to come into an open area and like, holy crap. The Dogtooth Mountains are like, look at this striation. What a reward for all that work. Like, holy jeez. Wow. Just informational purposes, I left my car at 10:30. It is now 2:30. About 4 hours. I definitely did not take my time. I did not stop to see things. I just went. So, and considering the sun goes down at 7, I don't have a massive amount of time to run around in here if I allot 4 hours for my trip back. But I also have my headlamp. So the last 6 kilometers, I'm pretty comfortable doing with a headlamp. Oh. Well, I'm just kind of winging it now. I don't know if going much farther is going to make me see more or whatever. As long as it's generally open like this, you know, I'm pushing through things with my legs. But I made a waypoint back over there where I got to go back into the trees and yeah, walk around and explore a bit. Why not? I mean, I came all this way. You know, yeah, there are times when I'm like, okay, great, I saw it, now I got to run. But I still want to check things out and just enjoy, man, just enjoy. I'm finding it really easy to walk around and just explore. Lots of open spaces. Well, I came far enough into this valley to see what was around the corner. Pretty sick. I wonder why this part here is black. Coal seam that reaches that high. Sheesh. Well, end of the line. Had a Cliff Bar, which pretty much is my lunch. I could go traipse it up there, but that's like half a kilometer. It's farther than it looks. And walking on the rocks is not super fun, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. That's not going to change my view much anyway. Another trail accomplished. At least this part. Now I just got to get back to the car. So this one here is 30D. That's the one I did before. That one's also a really, really cool cirque. There's some great, it's tough hiking in this valley, but man, it is rewarding. It really is. I'm taking a totally different way back to where the trail just kind of fizzles out. Why not? There's really, it's pretty hard to miss. And a little more adventure, you know. It's so easy to walk around in here. Like, oh yeah. Well, surprise, surprise. I followed a meadow and I've come to a bit more trail. A little bit beat up and old, but it's here. It's trail. Let's see, unless it just fades out over here. No, this is still... Okay, it's getting pretty fadey now. So, in my estimation, this is really where the trail ends. I mean, you can walk up there. That worked just fine for me. You can keep walking in here. That'll fade out pretty quickly, but then you just make your way through the forest. You'll find it's not hard to bushwhack, and you'll find yourself in meadows pretty quickly. So, yeah, but strongly recommend, man. Go and explore that cirque. You don't get much of a view of the valley head from here. You gotta walk back a little bit. So I'll say this to myself, but I will say it to you. Just like I've said on many videos, walking back to the car is probably one of the least safe times, because you tend to let down your guard and then you twist your ankle or do God knows what. So anyway, just giving myself a little pep talk, including you in there. I never did see a good way up Piriform Mountain. There is an all trails track of somebody climbing Piriform Mountain, but you don't know who left that, man. They could have been climbers with ropes and gear. So yeah, never always an all trails track. It's always with a big grain of salt. You take that. Well, I'm almost back to to the Junction Creek dry channel. Just kind of wandered off trail over here, and you know, this is that creek that actually has something left in it. How's this for picturesque? Look at all the moss. Nice thing about a back and forth is I know all the best places to take a break now. Alrighty, I'm back at the hunter's camp, or at least across from it anyway. Playtime's over. It's going to be up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's fine. They're going to bring me to Junction Falls. So, lots left. I'm at the intersection for the East Cirque. I'm just going to climb up a little bit here and see the view. I know it's good. Yeah. Another worthwhile hike. Like I already said that, like literally. For you guys, that would be like 30 seconds ago I said that, so repeating myself. This is Waterfalls Creek. That's 30C. All right. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Okay, head on down and across. It's kind of neat to see it now from a different perspective, right? That's where I was. All right, one up and down taken care of. Next, well, another up and down is taken care of. People aren't afraid to have fires down here, that's for sure. What was black here? I feel like maybe there was fires up there as well, you know? I remember seeing black underneath the rock like that. I remember seeing that at Landslide Lake. On the other hand, here, right beside me, it's a bunch of black rock. There hasn't been any fire there, so. I just had to come back and check this out again. They got this natural little ledge here, and then there's a little makeshift fire pit. This is the best fire pit. This is so cool. Oh yeah, I love this fire pit. Sometimes there's a real benefit to just making your own, and you know, it's the Kananaskis Country. It's, you know, just be responsible, but you can make a fire pit wherever you want. Alrighty, just a quick little jaunt over to see Junction Falls. Not bad. Even now, even in October, these are pretty decent falls. Alright. Alright, I just passed the creek that goes up to Junction Lake. I have a plan, but I have very little time to execute said plan. Boy, would I love to have that half hour, 45 minutes back that I lost at the beginning. Ugh. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to go down to Junction Creek and I want to follow it. I'm hoping to find like more dams or something from the days when there was log driving. And they built these dams just to make the water a little higher, right? So what I'm going to do first, like I said, I have not much time to do this. Right now I'm obviously still on the trail. I'm going to boogie over to the sawmill site because there's no point heading down there now. and I will bushwhack my way to the creek, which I have done before. It's not too hard. And then I'll follow from there. When I get to that one dam that I know you can see from the trail, if it's dark by then, I'll just climb back up to the trail, right? All right. All right. This is the mill site. 2.8 kilometers to the trailhead as the crow flies. That's not a bad place to treasure hunt. You know, there is some. They didn't leave much behind, but they did leave some stuff behind. And the reason that I've already been down here is because I came treasure hunting the one time. I found a few little things in here. I remember you, a random barrel. All right, I'm gonna get my feet wet. That goes without saying, because I'll be walking on water a lot whenever I can't walk on rocks. Oh, I suggest not doing this unless the water is low. It helps, obviously. But yeah, let's see if I can't find some dams or something cool. Be kind of fun. You can already see that I'm gonna have to cross right here. That big rock is in the way. I always think I'm the only one. The big fat footprint, it ain't mine. That's what mine looks like. I already had to come get up high a little bit because it narrowed down so much. Can't say I've seen anything yet. I might see absolutely nothing, right? Maybe everything got cleaned out in 2013. We'll see. It's the adventure, right? Maybe I'll find something, maybe I won't. Well, I'm actually finding it incredibly easy to just bushwhack through the forest along this creek, right? Every so often I go back and have a look at it to see if there's anything interesting. But I'm making perfectly decent time. Well, still not finding anything, but it's a pretty delightful creek to walk along. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna get forced back up again. Plot thickens. I found a trail coming down. Maybe I'll find a campsite or something. At least it'd be something. Well, the trail led me down here, but that's all it did. Nothing down here. This is more what I envisioned as opposed to walking up on that. Well, I've got something, but it might be the same one that you see from the trail up there. We'll see. I just looked at the other back of my videos, and I don't think this is it. I think this is a genuinely different dam. Cool. I actually found something. Big metal pipe. Some damn fine construction. You can still smell creosote a little bit. That's the same stuff. That's the same smell you get when you get anywhere near around railway ties. All right, the sun is starting to fade. I gotta keep going, get back on the main trail. Yeah, one of the two. All right, so here you got rocks piled up like this. That is not natural. The other dam is just back here, and here is the one you see from the trail. This one I recognize, right? So you're standing like up here. That's where the road is. All right, should I keep going a little further? I think so. Gotta figure out how to get down off this. I'll go over here and jump or something. Once I commit, I'm down. I'll have to walk down there to climb back up if I want to get back to the trail. Little impromptu campsite. Not sure if it's been used this year, but I'd say at least last year. Well, it's getting dark. About maybe 800 meters left to explore, but hey, you know, I actually feel like maybe I see something up there too. I'll find my way back up. I'll find my way to the road. Better to be safe, right? I'm gonna go look at what that is, mind you. But after that, whatever I find down here, I can't really see much anyway. This was one. There's almost nothing left of it. Yeah. Cool, well, that's kind of a nice place to stop. I'll mark this as the third dam I found. Oh no, I see another one. All right, well, I'll get up here, I'll get over to that one, then I'll go back to the road. All right, I don't think I'm gonna get right down and check this one out because it's kind of steep here. Get the funny feeling they're built in pairs. You know, this one and the other one are like 100 meters apart, and same with the first two I found, so. Cool. All right, it took a few minutes to get back to the trail. You can definitely see that it's rapidly getting dark. 700 meters until I cross the sheep. And I'm done. You know that in the Kananaskis Trail guide, it talks about two of them that were below the parking lot. I remember never seeing those, but you can imagine that Sheep River would have been an absolute, like much more of a torrent than this in 2013. So maybe they just got blown right out of the water. Who knows? Back to the car. Another successful hike. It's 4 out of 5 in that valley. Just one more and I'm, jeez. It seemed insurmountable once upon a time, man. It really did. And I even got to go and explore something that I've always kind of wanted to do. I always sort of wanted to see if I could find more of these dams. Lo and behold, I found 3 more. Maybe there's another pair on there. Who knows? Anyway, fun day. Get out there and hike.